This region's well known for its festivals of music, comedy and dance, but it has to be paid for, and the future of the arts here is being debated as we speak.
Yes, with the International Dance Festival underway in Birmingham, a panel at the Hippodrome Theatre is looking at how future cultural events are going to be funded. Here's our arts reporter, Lindsay Doyle.
In the midst of the International Dance Festival, 20 different countries represented in Birmingham, an event largely funded by the Arts Council and Birmingham City Council. An extravagance in times of recession or a creative boost to the coffers.
When you see it out in the streets and erupting all over the place, this dance festival, I think you can see the benefits of drawing more people here to see the city in full flow.
With public sector cuts inevitable, understandably there is a feeling of unease amongst some arts organisations who rely on the help to organise public events.
Any sense of uncertainty about the future is going to make things difficult. I mean, funding, even if you're not a funded organisation, such as the one I work for, you're still dependent down the line on funding. It's the base, it's written through everything.
So how is the arts funded? Well, a variety of sources. The Arts Council, which receives its money directly from the Treasury, the National Lottery, the local authority, trusts and foundations, and private donations. In the last financial year, the Arts Council gave the region £47 million. £4.78 million was gained from the National Lottery. 18.9 million from private donations, so that represents a fall of 20% on the previous year. The last 10 years has seen one of the best periods for the arts in decades. An example, Millennium Grants for projects like Walsall Art Gallery, part of Labour's Arts as Regeneration policy. In Stoke-on-Trent, the Unity Arts Project, set up to tackle social problems faced by disadvantaged young people. Though now self-supporting, it started with small arts grants.
Cuts in arts funding will affect companies that solely rely on public funding, and also smaller organisations won't get the ability to maybe build capacity. Young people that have really good ideas and perhaps may need some arts funding in order to get their idea realised, they unfortunately won't be able to do that.
On the surface, all parties speak of their commitment to the arts. Labour's manifesto talks with pride of its record of the last 10 years. Free entry to museums and galleries, free theatre for young people. Can they sustain it? Standing down this election, former Under-Secretary of State for Creative Industries, Sean Simon.
We do world-class dance, we do cutting-edge conducting, and people come from all over the world to see that, and they spend money in the city. It's really crucial to our economy, and to cut that, to save 0.05% of GDP, it'd be a very short-sighted government that did that.
The Conservatives point out the creative industries account for 7.3% of the economy. It was John Major who established the National Lottery.
What we say is that the lottery should go back to its four good causes, which includes the arts and heritage as well, and we calculate that our changes would mean an extra £50 million a year for the arts.
If we are to see a hung parliament, it's been suggested that the Department of Culture, Media and Sport could be given to the Liberal Democrats to oversee.
What we're committed to is maintaining the arts budget where we can, whilst we're not ring-fencing it, by making some savings within the arts sector.
Back in Stoke, the value of supported arts projects is apparent.
When I was at school, it was harder for me to get on at school, so when I've come here, I feel like I've done better.
Since I've been here, I've got lots of stuff in arts, and I didn't even know I liked arts.
Birmingham is currently in the final four to become the first UK city of culture. Whatever the future of arts funding, it's worth remembering that historically, creativity flourishes during times of economic downturn. Lindsay Doyle, BBC Midlands Today.
And there'll be more from Lindsay in our late edition of Midlands Today at 10:35. And of course, you can stay right up to date with the election as it happens online at bbc.co.uk/election.